Today is day 21 of my juice fast. Yay! I made it 21 days. So I made it 21 days. Right behind me is my vision board, so it's helping me stay focused. So I feel really good for my 21st day with my juice fast. I really have been working on starting my YouTube channel up, and I've already started lining up and booking people to interview, even though I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to stream it, how I'm going to edit it, all that stuff. I don't even know how that's going to work out, but it's going to work out because I believe that God is holding me and supporting me through all of this. Yes, everything is happening in God's divine order. So I'm not worried about it at all. I am learning as much as I can, as quickly as I can, because I have people scheduled from, I think mid to late April and even into May, and somebody even in June. So I got a lot of great feedback and response for it. So I feel like I'm supposed to be doing it. It's all flowing easily in. But in regards to my 21st juice fast, it's been pretty good as far as how I feel. My appetite is really low. So I guess I really need to focus on drinking more juice. Like, I have juices there and I drink because I know I'm supposed to. But like, my food cravings are pretty low for the most part until at nighttime. And that's probably because I'm stimulating them, because for whatever reason, I like to watch people cook vegan food and cook food and stuff, and recipes and stuff like that. Then of course my stomach is like, ooh, give me some of that. But throughout the day, up until I started doing that, I'm fine. And I find it very soothing to cook. Like, I've been cooking for my boyfriend, I cook for my son and my mom. I made them like some po' boy inspired vegan po' boy sandwich. So it was with fried mushrooms, bella mushrooms, and I made a spicy mayo sauce, and I made some sweet potato fries with it and left some fried mushrooms on the side, and everybody loved it. Loved it. My mom is a complete carnivore, and she was like, this is good. She was like, nah, if I could eat like this, I could be a vegetarian and stop eating meat, or a vegan and stop eating meat. And my son really loved it, who also eats me too. He was like, Mommy, this is so good. And it was funny because at first, when he saw me preparing it, I said, Mommy's going to cook you dinner today. And he's always hit or miss with me about that, because he knows I cook a lot of healthy stuff, which he's not really into. He's 8 and still working on that. And so when he came in the kitchen and saw me prepping, he was like, Mommy, you know I don't like mushrooms. I was like, just give it a chance. I'm going to make it crunchy. So I know this isn't healthy, but it's a good transitional meal for people. And so for my mom and for my boyfriend, I sauteed banana peppers, red peppers, green peppers, onions in it with the fried mushrooms with lettuce and tomato, and a spicy mayo sauce that I made myself, which was really, really yummy. Mayo with hot sauce and then some honey in it. And then I put some seasoning in it, cayenne pepper, salt, garlic, black pepper, all that jazz, some Cajun seasoning and stuff in it. Oh, and some Old Bay seasoning. Mixed all that in that, and made a spicy mayo sauce. It was super yummy, super good. Now I've been feeling good. I did try to drink a little bit more today. I still don't think it worked out though. Like, I did get smoothies a few of the days, but like I said, sometimes my appetite just wasn't there. And those smoothies are like $10 and $12 because I packed so much stuff in there, but they were good the few days I had them. And then I bought some juices the other days. I have still been walking. I've still been doing my yoga, and that's why my hair looks crazy right now, because I just got through doing yoga. I did 45 minutes of yoga today because, as you guys know, I decided to, in addition to doing my juice detox, added on 365 days of yoga. So I'll be filming that as well as doing this. So that's where I'm at with that. Now, as far as my weight loss was a little bit not what I wanted it to be, right? But I'm still giving myself some compassion and grace, and just thankful for the flexibility, for the energy, for the flow, for the breath that I have in my body. So I'm not tripping about it too hard. So now I am at, drum roll, I am at 210 pounds. So from last week, where I was at 213, I have lost 3 pounds. So the week before that, I only lost 2 pounds, I believe. And then this week I lost 3 pounds, probably because I'm still not getting enough calories in. But I'm just going to let the body do what it does. I feel fine. I've still been taking my multivitamin. I've still been walking, doing yoga, everything. So I feel good. So I'm just going to lower my expectations. So I'm definitely gonna be upping up my cardio, because I don't feel like, even though I said this week I was gonna up my cardio, I really didn't. I walked once this week. My body got a little sore from that, but I did like it a lot. I did yoga every day this week. I kept walking, but I probably still need to really up my cardio. So next week goal is really to just do full body workouts. Just going to pull some from YouTube and do like a nice 45-minute workout to really push myself, and still do the yoga, which I have to do. And then we'll see what happens. So since I'm at 210 pounds today, I'm lowering my expectations on how much weight I can lose. So I'm hoping by the next weigh-in, which will be day 28, that I'm putting myself the goal to be at 205 pounds. Okay. So that'll be fine for me, just lowering that expectation. And then going into the month of April, which will be the next, 30 days. By that time I'm in April, 30 days from April to May. I'm hoping that month I'll lose about 15 pounds. So, initially I was hoping that I would lose about a pound a day. That's not happening. But you know what? I looked and was like, I started at 224 when I first began this cleanse, and now I'm at 210. Okay, it's been 21 days. So in 21 days, I lost 14 pounds. I'm still 14 pounds smaller than what I was when I started. And so that is absolutely amazing. And so I'm just really thankful for that. So I'm just going to slow it down. And so I figure next month, if I lose another 15 pounds, by the time I have my trip to Atlanta in May, I should be probably about 190, which will make me be in Wonderland, which is one of my main focuses that I have happening right now. And so I'm just going to show you guys my board. Yes, day 21 juice cleanse, and it has all my motivation and focus things that I have on there, and how much I weigh, all that jazz, what my goal weight is. And it might be flipped around backwards for you guys, but that's okay. But it says it's going to happen. And that was one of my quotes I pulled today. I just randomly pulled out my Feeding the Soul Tabitha Brown book that was here by my bed randomly. I've been read this book whenever it first came out. But I don't know. I just wanted some motivation. So I just randomly opened up a random page in the book. And when the first chapter that I made it to, when I opened it up, it says it's going to happen. So I decided to let that first line, first of all, be inspiration. I felt like that was meant for me. I needed to hear that. Like, it's going to happen, Amina, in its own time, in its own way. Don't rush it. Everything is happening in God's divine order. And I always say that, but sometimes you need to hear that or read that again. And so that's my motivation quote that I have for the week for my juice cleanse. It's going to happen by Tabitha Brown. And I just read the rest of that chapter, and it was very uplifting to reread that. So I'm on day 21, and I have 90 on there, even though I'm saying I think 60 might be more doable. But we'll see. If I can go to 90 days, I will be through the freaking roof. But that means that I would go to Atlanta doing the juice fast. I don't know. We'll see. But started weight is 224. Last weigh in, which was today, is 210. My next weight goal is to be 205. Some of the goals that I had on here, which have been slightly wiped off. It says to surpass the 14-day mark, which I already did. Surpass 21 days. I'm there, so I can X that off, because I wrote down the dates of everybody that's close to me, how long they thought I would last. My boyfriend initially said 21 days. I think he's changed that by now, but he initially was saying like 21 days. I'm there. My mom and one of my best friends said 30 days. And then my other best friend said till Easter, which will be 43 days. So I've knocked out 2 of those bets, 14 and 21 days. Now I have the 30 days and the 43 days to beat. So that's like a little challenge for me to myself. And the focus for this week, it says allowing the body to heal and clearing out my bowels, because I'm still working on that. So in regards to my poo, I don't poop every day. I did have a few bowel movements. One was like a regular healthy size bowel movement. And then the other 2, I have been suffering from constipation during this cleanse. And I'm not a person that normally suffers through constipation, suffers with constipation at all. So it's very odd for me. But I will say, when those little nuggets come out. They don't look normal. Typically, I have pretty healthy poop. I know for it to be healthy poop, it usually should not overly smell. It should look like a sausage encasing or a banana, sort of is what I've always been told. And that sort of lets you know that your poo is healthy. It's coming out, a nice length. And that's usually how my poop looks. But doing the cleanse, it has not been like that. I had one of the ones I remember from this week was like a healthier size poop. And I was like, wow, that was a lot that actually came out considering I'm only drinking. It was a regular full-size poop to me. And then the other ones that came out where I was constipated wasn't a regular size poop. They were like little small nuggets, but they were like so dark. Some of them did have a smell to them, and then some of it was like so dark. I was like, wow, I've never seen my poop be so dark like that. So I'm assuming those are the toxins coming out, and maybe some heavy metals or just whatever needs to come out. The gook and nook is coming out. Let it come on out as it may. That's what I want to do. Now, what I am thinking and considering about doing, is doing a enema. I've been thinking about doing a coffee enema or going to get a colonic. I've got a colonic one time before years ago. I think this might have even been before I had my son. I don't even know. I feel like it was so long ago. But I've never done a coffee enema. So I'm considering doing those just to help the toxins come out and release. And that may help with additional weight loss as well. I'm not for sure. But I just want to make sure everything's getting out of there as much as I can. So that's enough about my poop. And then, I still have on my board Wonderland 199 because that is one of my big goals is to get out of the 200s and get into Wonderland, right? And so if I can do that, that will be something that will be amazing to me. And then my motivation, because I have something for focus and then I have something for motivation. It says continue my weight loss and learning more about me. Learning more about me. Because I've had some big like aha and clarity moments. I feel like during this cleanse, I'm always thinking and stuff anyway. I'm always thinking about my spirituality and mental health. I own a spiritual store. I have crystals. I'm a tarot card reader, but the juice cleanse, I have still been thinking and processing. I feel like even more, I've been really pushing myself to go further and really being mindful of what I'm ingesting spiritually and mentally right now, even more so. And a lot of great ideas have just come to my mind. They're just free flowing and coming through. And I'm just really working on going towards those goals. So still trying to stay really positive. But right now I'm on 21 days of juice cleanses today, and I made it comfortably. And so I'm very pleased with myself, and I'm very happy for everyone rooting for me and supporting me during this journey. And so that's all I have for now. And then I'll probably tap back in for the 28th day, maybe a little bit before. I have to remember to do these video diaries because I want to be able to look back and show others and look at it for myself and just sort of document this whole progress that's happening, this whole moment that's happening in my life. Because I want to look back at it and be like, wow, that was a journey. Yeah, that's all I have for now. Peace. Happy Sunday.